Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, karibu sana, welcome. My name is Robertinah Mbula and today I have 3 points to talk about modeling. Welcome. Everyone can be a model, and for that reason so many people have ended up misusing the modeling talent. You find someone saying that, oh, she's a model, he's a model, but do they really have what it takes to become a model? First of all, you have to understand that anyone can be a model. A child, a teenager, a young adult, a mature adult, everyone is able to become a model, because when we look at it, who is a model? By definition, a model is someone whose role is to promote, display, or advertise commercial products. So if you see a model on the runway, if you see a model on a magazine cover, on a commercial advert in the television, or if you hear someone on the radio advertising something, they are modeling that product or that service that they are advertising for. As much as everyone wants to become a model, it's not something you just wake up to and decide, oh, I'm a model. Unless you're really talented, you have the physical attributes that clients are looking for. So, to separate the real models out of this whole group of people who are calling themselves models, there are several things one needs to know. And these are things you need to know at the tip of your hand like this. Anyone can walk into a studio and get good photos. I mean, we have photographers all over. So if I want a good photo, I'll just go to a studio, pose like that, and like this, and like that, and like this, and whatever way I do. And then, with the photos I get, I become an instant social media sensation. I get hundreds of thousands of followers on my Instagram. I get so many inboxes, and automatically I start labeling myself as a model. Personally, I think that's not the right way to go if you want to become a model. There are several critical pieces of knowledge that one needs to know before they can actually become a model. Yeah, you've gone into the studio and you've come out with some high quality photography photos, but not high quality modeling photos. So where did you go wrong? And this brings me to my first point. It is always good to do research about any topic that you want to venture into. When you wanted to go to campus, you did not just wake up and decide, I want to do medicine, I want to become a hotelier, I want to become a doctor, I want to become a lawyer, a banker, a pilot, a dentist, whatever it is. You had to do research, find out what kind of jobs do lawyers get, what kind of jobs do doctors get, what kind of jobs do veterinarians get. So that same principle applies to the modeling career. Research, know what happens in the modeling industry. First of all, what type of a model are you? What type of representation do you want? Do you want to become a freelance model, or do you want to be signed by an agency? So it's always nice to do some research about modeling. If you know and if you believe that you have the passion and the strength, to venture into this very competitive, very cutthroat industry. So you have to do your research first. Get to understand what it is that you're getting yourself into. That is my first point. Do your research. My second point, get to a modeling school. Even if there are no modeling schools from the place you come from, do online research. Like, there's so many tutorials on YouTube about doing the catwalk and all that. You can read blogs. We have our very own Kenyan blog that talks about modeling. It's I'll leave the link in the description box so that you can go read. There's so much that you can learn from that blog. It's just part of doing the research. So if you want to become a model, you have to do your research. My second point, get to a modeling school. Even if there are no modeling schools from the place you come from, do online research. Like, there's so many tutorials on YouTube about doing the catwalk and all that. You can read blogs. We have our very own Kenyan blog that talks about modeling. It's I'll leave the link in the description box so that you can go read. There's so much that you can learn from that blog. If you feel that learning from blogs and YouTube tutorials is not enough for you, you enroll to a class. We have so many modeling classes currently in Kenya, and that is a good thing because it means that models now understand that they need to learn something before they can start now getting themselves out there. Like for instance, we have the Tianar Models Academy. Okay, we have the Tianar Models Academy and Agency. We train models, and the same models that we train, we send them up and try to do our best and get them modeling jobs and gigs. Usually, if after the training you feel like you want to go on your way and become a freelance model or sign to another agency, you're completely free to do so. I'm going to list in the description box other agencies from Kenya which are offering modeling classes so that you can enroll to one that is near you. If you want to join Tianar, I'll also leave the details on how to join Tianar. Yeah, and basically you get to learn something. There's a lot to learn. There's also things to do with contracts. I talked about that. There's a contract in every aspect of a model's career. First, if you're a freelance, there's a contract between you and the client you work for. If you're signed to an agency, there's a contract between you and the agent. Then there's a contract between the agent and the client, and there's so much going on around that you need to understand so that you don't get ripped off. You also don't get exploited. There's that problem which I'm not going to talk about today because I'm just tired. I'm just tired about the exploitation, the complaints. We complain too much but we don't act. So learn. If someone tries to con you, if someone tries to underpay you, you already know, so you don't even find yourself in a position where you're complaining. Yeah, that is it. Number 2, get into a modeling academy or a modeling class or learn online. There are classes online like this one. Yeah, and I believe by the time we are done with this, we'll have like a structured sort of lessons so that you can just watch from video to video to video, learning as much as possible as you can. Yeah, so after learning, you're now in a better place to decide whether you want to be a freelance or you want to be signed by an agent. You know better. That is the advantage of going to a class. You know better and you understand where do I belong, the kind of model I am. Can I manage on my own? Do I need someone to manage me? You're able to make that decision. And also in the modeling classes, you get to interact and network with experienced people, and with those networks you're able to get timely notifications when there are castings, when there's an audition, where there's a job somewhere. You get the information so timely. We have this problem here in Kenya where you get there's an audition tomorrow, you get the notification like today at around 9 p.m. and you just have no time to plan yourself, which makes it so hard for models who have the talent to actually get the jobs that they deserve. So my third and final point for someone who wants to become a model is to build a portfolio. I don't know how many times I have to say this, or how many times we have to say this as model agents here in Kenya, or casting agents, or clients, or whoever it is that is interested in a model's portfolio. When you're applying for any job, you always give out your CV and your testimonials and your certificates and all supporting documents. As a model, the same principle applies. Your modeling CV is your portfolio. You can't just go to a client and say, oh, I'm a model, I have 50k followers on Instagram, and I just thought I could be on your billboard. And then they ask you, do you have like a form of a profile that we can check your previous work or see your talent, see how good you are at this? And then you're like, you can check my Instagram page. No, you need to be so professional that when they ask you for that, you go like, yes, this is my portfolio, look at it. If it impresses you, my email is right there. You can contact me or contact my manager in case you're being represented by an agent. A portfolio is like a sort of a book. It shows you in pictures and as many photos as possible. And when I say as many photos as possible, I don't mean random photos from nowhere. Unapiga selfie alafu una print unaweka kwa file. No, you get an experienced photographer who has dealt with models, an experienced makeup artist who's, if they're going to do makeup on you, they're going to do something that just enhances your natural looks, not change your look altogether. Okay, I like what photographers are doing nowadays for models. They have a portfolio package, yeah, so you get to pay for I guess whatever 8 or 10 photos which are edited and really good photos. They show you in different aspects, different perspectives, different moods, different outfits, and they always come with a makeup artist to help you get the right look for each of the shot that they take of you. You should always have a close-up photo, which I think is a headshot. I'll confirm that and write confirmed somewhere here. Yeah, a headshot or a close-up photo, half-size photo, and a full-size, a profile photo which you take on your side, and that is basically it. And your portfolio never grows old. Your portfolio is always improving. If you do a job, get a copy of the job that you did, add it to your portfolio. Yeah, so there you have your portfolio, nicely done. You keep updating it so that you get more opportunities, you become diverse, and you're readily available at any time to be contracted for a job. Also, after you make your portfolio, there's something called a comp card or a Z card. This one shows your best photos. You can hand it out to clients or to people when you go to networking events as your business card. It has your email address, your physical features, your best headshot, and other photos, about 3 or 4 that show you off as a model. So this one you carry around like your business card, and it's really professional, something you need to have, you need to walk around with. I'm trying my best. I know maybe I'm not covering everything, but I'm just covering what I know and what I have learned over the years and what I think every model should learn. So at this point, I believe that when you have these 3 things, these are what I like to call a model's tools of trade. Yeah, just like any other business that has its tools of trade. So a model's tools of trade for me are knowledge, know your industry, a portfolio, get a CV or a profile that sells you, that shows your capabilities and your strengths and your talents. Also, representation. This is actually where the money comes in. It's either you handling your own money or a manager handling your money, and we're going to talk about these things. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something, and if you have any question, please leave a comment in the comment section below. I'll try my best to answer. And if you're in the modeling industry in Kenya, please come in and let's do this. I would like one day to do a video with the rest of you so that we can help our models here in Kenya. At the end of the day, our goal is to hit the international stage, and as much as we've already started, it's not enough. It's not enough. We can't just be counting 1, 2, 3 out of tens of thousands of people who are in Kenya who are calling themselves models. Research it. It is there. Goodbye. Remember to subscribe. Bye.